eyebrow segment, take 3. Ha 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 ha. So earlier my video got cut off due to storage space. I'm too lazy to edit it. I'm gonna be too drunk to edit it by the time I get this shit uploaded. I'm probably gonna upload it as I'm going just to make space on my phone. Again, I don't know what I'm doing. We're making this up. Yay. So, let's see. I think I was talking about eyebrows. I don't remember where I got caught off at, and I don't care because I don't want to have to wait to watch it. So, what I like to do with my eyebrows, with this specific look I'm going for, is like more pointy, kind of devilish kind of look. And where I like to put my point is not in the middle of my eyebrows. For some people, that looks good. For me, I do something different. I try to line it up with like my weird ass hairline. So like, grab a comb so you can see what I'm talking about. I'm gonna just brush this back a little bit so you can see. You may not see it as well as I can see it, but there is like a point in my hair. It's like right here. To me, it's less subtle than what I'm seeing on the camera right here, but I kind of line it up like that. Like right there. That's where I want my point to be. So I try my very best to like take my little pencil and line it up with that line. I can't fucking see through my hands. Just put a fucking line right there. Just a little tick. About as tall as I want my eyebrow to be. Just a little tick right there. Okay, it shows up on camera. Good. Same thing over on this side. Just a little tick. And it may be asymmetrical, but the fact is I'm working with my face, my realistic face, and faces can be asymmetrical. Listen to me justify how bad I am at this. Alright, so got my little tick. Next thing we want to do is draw some eyebrow hair. Isn't that fun? So I take my little pen. I'm gonna be looking in the mirror. Hopefully you can see me. Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna draw some hair, just little lines up to that point, and make the eyebrow the shape I want it to be through little lines. Like I'm trying to, it is subtle. You may not really see it, but the specific movement of how you put it in does make a difference. I have tried just kind of like scribbling and covering it, and it just doesn't look as good. If you do the little detail work of like the individual lines, it does make a noticeable difference. It's just kind of subtle, but it's those little subtle things that does make, like, it just kind of elevates the way things look, and I think that's important. So, you got one bushy eye. It's not pointy yet. We're gonna get there. But you want to make, like, little, tiny little ticks. There. So again, it's not quite as pointy as I'd like, but the makeup will help with that. It's not like it needs to be, like, real arched yet. Right now, just focus on looking like a dude, so I'll do the same on this side. I have seen tutorials where they will do a little bit on each side to make sure it's even, and that is probably a habit I should develop, but I am not there yet. And I'm not going to act like I am, so we're just gonna go ahead and just do one eyebrow at a time, as I'm currently doing. Man, as chatty as I am, I just don't like the idea of it being so, like, quiet while I'm doing this, and it just would be nice to oh shit. So that one ended up a little pointier. See if we can even it out a bit by adding a bit more of a point over here. This is some, like, raw shit, y'all. You get to see just how bad I am at this and just how much work it takes to make up for the little mistakes I make. Alright, so it's not as even as I'd like. Let's work on that eyebrow bushiness. Gonna make my eyebrow super bushy and even too, because that would be cool. Alright, how are we feeling here? There we go. We got a little bit of progress there. There, that looks much more even. Cool. You might be able to see some of the doodliness kind of coming out, which is good. That's what we want. So just play around. Alright, looks okay. Looks okay. Looks okay. It looks good enough to cover up with blue makeup later. Maybe someday I'll be more of a perfectionist on this shit. Alright, so, done my contour, done my eyebrows. Those are like the two things I am the worst at. So now, I start to do things that make a little bit more sense. So, I'm going to add a little bit of shading. Just since I have to do this in parts, I'm probably going to go for like the proper natural gender bending and then glam him up. So we're going to add a little bit of like detail, shadows, more nude, natural kind of looks to make it kind of more realistic, convincing, blah, blah, blah. So what I like to do is start around my eyes, because usually at this point I've just finished my eyebrows, right? So I've got this cool little cheap contour kit. Take a little brush, with like loose bristles. I know that like tight bristles can help, like a brush like this where it's like all, you know, tight, but no, you want like a loose bristle brush. I don't know what the fuck it's called. It's a small brush, bristles that stretch out a bit. You want it to hold the powder and really move around easily. You don't want it to be like so stiff. And then I'm just gonna add some details to my contour. So like, I'm going to start around my eyes. I know I went to my cheek, but we just finished my eyebrows. Let's start around the eyes. I like to add the kind of detail that like makes the eyebrows appear bigger. So I'm going to take the darker color right here, this dark color right here, and I'm going to create some shadows on my face that create the illusion of a different bone structure. And going back to that, like that's important. It's just special effects. It's basically special effects makeup. Like, imagine, like, you're trying to become a creature with your makeup. It's just the creature you're trying to become is the opposite gender than the one that you were born as or present as, whatever the case may be. Or you might be someone like me who just is blessed with the ability to exude both masculine and feminine energy in your face. So certain contour can be easier to achieve with bone structure that already exists, you know? So, I don't know if you can tell a difference there. I can in the mirror, but there's like a little bit more shadow under my eyebrows. It creates the illusion that my eyebrows are bushier than they actually are. That's cool. That's what we want. The next thing I'm going to do is contour like my nose. So, it honestly looks kind of okay, even as female nose, but I like doing it. I think it looks better, so I'm going to take, I took the same color that I used for under the eyebrows to like create that shadow. A little uneven, but there we go. To create that shadow that creates the illusion of bushier eyebrows, I'm going to take that same color, I'm going to put it right here on my nose. I just dropped some powder there. Fun. That's going to smudge and look gross later. Alright, so just draw a little line right there on the side of your face and then just blend it in there. Oh man, that looks bad. In my defense, my brushes are a little wet because I washed them today to, you know, have clean brushes for this video. But sometimes that can cause a problem, so that looks good enough. We'll fix it. Alright, let's add more on this side. Create the illusion of a more manly looking nose. Now we're just working with shadows right now. We will do highlights in a moment. They will make the shadows look better. I promise. It will. I have a bad habit of blending with my fingers. My fingers do get dirty. I have a towel around here for that exact purpose. Why did I... Okay. Now, the bridge of my nose is much more narrow than what I'm trying to make it look like. That's the point of the shadows and the contouring, is to create the illusion that my nose is actually bigger than it is. It's more manly that way. So I'm going to do that. Just gonna blend that shit in there. It's gonna look really hokey at first, but believe me, it will eventually blend. You just have to do the shit to make it happen. Alright, the next thing is, I like to add shadows under my lip. It kind of creates some depth there. I am lucky enough that I have, like, scars from when my lip was pierced, like, a million years ago, so I just kind of do it in between those two scars. Like, you probably won't see it on the camera, but I'm just gonna go and add a little shadow there, and it might not be noticeable at first, but it does make a difference. Like, there's just little details that do somehow make a difference. You just don't notice it until afterward. Things I'm learning, at least. Alright, I try to do a little bit around the nose, create the illusion that, like, my nose is longer, bigger, the shadows are deeper than it actually is. It's just more special effects. It creates an illusion of something that ain't there. And I do get kind of gross. I'll, like, get up in my nose sometimes just to really create that depth that I'm trying to create. Again, it will blend in. Like, it's probably looking a little hokey right now. It will blend in. Something I learned the hard way. Like, you can't just, like, give yourself shit when you're only halfway through making a face, because you do end up blending stuff later. And like, I don't know, I get self-conscious, kind of just blend it as I'm going. So, you can probably see a bit of a difference here in, like, the way my face is shaped. Like an itch. I hope it doesn't mess up my beard too much. Itchy. Okay. So, next we're gonna fuck with our contour some more. There is some contouring to be done up here on the forehead. I will get there. I'm not good at it, but I will get there. First, we're gonna fix this, like, cheek situation, then we'll do the forehead. Alright, so I'm take same color, same, like, dark ass brown color, and we're just gonna enhance the contour just a little bit, because fucking it's theater, baby. Like, there's lights, it's gonna really fuck up your color if you don't draw it the fuck out. And I'm trying to get used to, like, the light of this mirror specifically, because it kind of reminds me of, like, the whitewash that, like, stage lights can do. I haven't had a lot of experience with, like, stage lights and makeup, just enough to understand that it happens, and enough experience with not putting enough makeup on when I was on stage the few times in my life that I got to be lucky enough to be on stage. Like, I made that crooked. I know it's gonna take extra color, extra powder. It just takes, look at the mirror, Jesse, not the camera. It just takes a lot of definition. So we're going to add some of that. Really kind of embolden that contour. Oh shit, that is off center. Huh. First time y'all get to see me use some baby wipes to clean my face. Alright, so where's the problem here? This is up too high and this is up too low. Got ourselves a bit of an issue there. Gonna lower that. Heighten that. This is my method of evening myself out. Remember, I tried to triangulate it to the same spot, but, like, people's faces are asymmetrical. At least mine is, I guess, because, like, no matter how much I try to make shit even, it will eventually find a way to be crooked. And it could be me, it could be my face, it could be a combination of the two. Either way, we're gonna fix that up real quick between my bronzer and my sponge, re-evening that out. I knew it was gonna be uneven, it always fucking is. Oh my god. There we go, that's way better. Okay, so Where's the brush I was just using? There we go. I'm trying to keep my brushes from getting too dirty because it's kind of a pain to keep track of them, which colors, which, if I don't know, it's just really a pain to have to like wipe them in between use if they're not using like similar colors or the same colors. Okay, cool. So let's look in this here camera. I feel like one's curved up and one's curved down. It's good enough to cover in glitter later. That's my motto. It's good enough to cover up and glitter later. That's how I try to keep myself going. Alright, so I got my contour kind of in there. It's not great. It's never great. I'm not good at this. I'm getting there, but I'm not good at this. Okay. I have to pee. So I'm going to do that. And probably drink a little more. And then when I come back, probably do my forehead situation, I guess. Yeah, forehead sounds good. So I'm going to go pee. And then I will be back. And we'll do my forehead. Fun. Bye.